Now we're going to look at the squat screen. The squat screen obviously tells us about what kind of squatting variation we can use in our client's program. There's 4 scores in this test as there are for any other test. 3 means their squat is perfect and we can use any squat strategy that's going to be conducive to their goal. If they've got a score of 2, it generally means we can do squat strategies where we keep the load in front of the body. A score of 1, we're not going to squat the client because they don't have the foundational mobility or stability to do the movement well, so we don't want to load it. And a score of 0 means they experience pain, so we need to figure out why or refer out. So to instruct the test, all you do is get the client to stand in a stance that they would feel comfortable squatting down in. This needs to be individualized to the client. A lot of people assess squats with the feet pointing straight ahead, but a lot of people don't have the hip structure to do that successfully. So what we're doing is we're setting them up to fail. With all the other tests, we're always looking at how the client naturally moves, what's their preferred strategy. So we want to use the exact same principle here when we're teaching the squat. So with squat, now all you do is instruct the client to squat down as low as they can. So squat down as low as you can, and down. You want to assess this both from the side and from a front or back view. What you want to see from the front view is you want to see the femurs going down below 90 degrees and the heels staying flat on the ground. Having the femur go below 90 degrees is indicative that their hip joint has enough motion to get down, and having their heels down is showing their ankle joint has enough range of motion. Stand up and just spin 90 degrees this way, and we're going to do the exact same test again so you guys can see what's happening. Squat down. So we can see that the heels are staying down, the knees are going over the toes, which is totally fine and it's actually ideal from a training perspective, and Kristen can maintain the perfect squat position. We can safely say from this that she can do barbell back squats and any other squatting variation that she wants. What will happen with a lot of clients when you stand up is that they may not have the ankle mobility to get down, so as they squat, they'll actually pitch forward a little bit. What we want to do is give them a little bit of a compensation to help them succeed. So we're going to elevate their heels a little bit. So just lift your heels up for me and get them on the mat. Take your feet a little bit wider, just in your normal squat position. And what we're going to do is squat down again. For a lot of clients who can't squat without their heels elevated, they're going to find this a much easier way to do it. And what this indicates is that they have some ankle mobility restrictions. What we recommend from a training perspective is to work on them, but to get the client squatting straight away using their ankles elevated. This is going to provide an active stretch and an active load to help the client get through their squat range of motion deficits a lot faster.